Before we get racing, let's take a look at today's Project 91 driver. Another IndyCar phenom will strap into the 91 car in the penultimate race of Season 4. With 58 wins and 142 podiums in his series, Scott Dixon brings his talents to the stop sign for his NASCAR debut. Justin Marks wants to finish the season with as much proven talent as possible, and he expects the Iceman to make some noise here in race 24. Here they come. Buescher out to the lead, the 71, trying to keep pace with his teammate. Zane Smith took a swipe at the 17, but he ends up putting his Spire teammate in the wall, and Corey LaJoie goes up and over after contact with Ricky Stenhouse. They go in the wall right there, and the 47 drives right underneath the 7, lands on top of Zane Smith, who does not make it to the line. Buescher is gonna win. Here they come. Christopher Bell out to the lead. His JGR teammate trying to stay with him. Logano into the first opening. Everybody else into the second. Christopher Bell, an easy heat race win. He's still alive in the championship hunt. The 20 moves on. Here they come. Balicki had the lead for a second. Here comes Ty Dillon. Here comes Kobayashi. Ty Dillon nicks off the first opening. Kobayashi in the lead, and barrel rolls on the line. It doesn't matter. The 67 gets a huge win. Here they come. Two sets of teammates. Who prevails? Keselowski, the only one falling back 3 wide for the win. It's Kyle Larson just barely over his Hendrick teammate Bowman. Joey Hand was in the mix as well, but as you can see, the 5 just barely ekes it out, and Larson back in form. Here they come. Haley and Hemrick neck and neck. The 31 usually gets momentum right about there, but it doesn't happen. Instead, it goes to the 51. Justin Haley takes the lead from Daniel Hemrick and wins in another photo finish. Unbelievable upset. The 51 will move on. Here they come. Reddick and Hill neck and neck for the lead. Gregson trying to get into it, but Hill got turned into the 10. Gregson into the wall. It's Tyler Reddick in the 45 getting the win, all but locking up a spot in the finale. Things, the way you hate me. I miss the screaming, the way that you. Here they come. 3-horse race for the lead. Poor start for McDowell, who turns the 12. Blaney backwards on the track, reverses it across the line before Scott Dixon can get there in the 91. Another photo finish. Blaney prevails. He gets his ass in across the line. Here they come. Wallace out to the lead in the 23, getting turned by A.J. Allmendinger. He just roadblocks Chastain and gets an easy heat race win. Allmendinger can't get there in the 13. It's Bubba Wallace getting the win. Here they come. Hamlin a slow start, but has a huge run in the 11. Kyle Busch trying to keep pace. They're all in the wall. Hamlin up on 2 wheels for a hot minute, but he spins it across the line. The 11 moving on. Here they come. Briscoe the early advantage in the 14. Here comes Ty Gibbs, a huge run out of the 54, and nepotism wins once again. A 6-7 for Ty Gibbs. He will move on. Here they come. Cindric out to a big lead in the 2, clears everybody. It's a 3-wide race for second. Cindric in the wall, but a huge win in dominant fashion for the 2. He goes up and over across the line. He got hit by the 62 as he was in the air, and the carpet was not kind to Austin Cindric. Puts him on his lid and keeps him that way, but the 2 car will move on into the knockouts. Here they come. SVG in the 16 out to the lead, driving away from Kazgrala, who got turned. SVG into the wall. Hard hit against the 36 as he came back up into traffic, and he ends up on his side. SVG will not win the heat race, and the door is wide open for someone to take his championship 4 spot. Kazgrala gets the win, avenging some earlier mishaps in the playoffs. Not enough, though, to keep him in the title hunt. Here they come. None of these guys racing for a championship. Chris Buescher out to the lead, clears the 5, the 54 right there, doesn't let him clear. Buescher flipping hard across the line, and somehow Larson and Gibbs tie for second, even though Buescher was clear of the 5 and not of the 54. An interesting finish right there, but Buescher, a hard crash on the carpet, ends up on his wheels, though he will move on. Here they come. Hamlin out to the lead in the 11. What does Bell have for him? Bell's got momentum. He passes his teammate with a little bit of help from Justin Haley. Christopher Bell wins in another photo finish. The 20 beats the 11, who's been better all season. Christopher Bell still got a shot at the title. Here they come. Austin Cindric out to the lead in the 2, 23-11, trying to stay with him. Cindric in the wall, but gets the front end across the line just barely. The 23 cannot beat the 2. Cindric moving on. Here they come. Reddick and Blaney neck and neck as the 36 falls back. It's a 2-horse race, and Reddick wins the drag race over the 12. The 45 will now lock up a spot in the championship round. 45 moving on. Here they come. Does Bell have what it takes to undermine the 2's win streak? Austin Cindric out to the lead, and it stays that way. 3/4 of a car length. Cindric looking for the first ever NDRRS three-peat. Here they come. Buescher out to the lead in the 17. What does Reddick have for him? Buescher putting him in the wall, and the 17 will move on to face the 2. It'll be an interesting matchup from there. 2 new cars. Here they come. SVG has clinched a spot in the championship 4. Bell cannot make it in. He does get 3rd. That leaves him tied in points with the 16, but SVG has the tiebreaker. Bell will not transfer to the finale. Here they come. Cindric out to the lead, looking for a little bit of NDRRS history. He's got 1 leg up already on Chris Buescher in round 1, a step closer to 3 in a row for Austin Cindric. Nobody has ever been this close in the NDRRS. The Chiefs in the Super Bowl ended up being runner-ups. Cindric doing them one better. He wins race 24, and Austin Cindric has now won 3 races in a row in the NDRRS, the first driver to do so in a brand new car.